Retro Rewind is getting the biggest update you can ever imagine. Beyond the days of whatever we were doing before, we have the biggest update from Mario Kart Retro Rewind ever, and I'm gonna show it to you right now. Immediately when you come into the game, you see the created version date right there in the middle under the logo. So you can kind of know if you're on the latest version or not just based off the date. That makes bug fixing and just other stuff much easier, because if you're on the wrong version, I can instantly tell by the menu. Beautiful, gamers. Obviously, we click A to go into the menu and we go to a settings page. Yes, the one page that no one has ever accessed in my life. We're going to go into the settings page and there's a settings bar. Once we go into the settings, well, the settings. So these are some Retro Rewind settings. We have fast menus that comes with every CT pack from now on, basically. We have an option to boot to WiiFi directly, which is a very cool option. And if you go into race settings, we have the Me Heads on minimap, music speed up, battle glitch, draggable blues, and speedometer location, which is on the bottom left or right. And of course, we can decide how many digits we want in the fractions. Really nice, gamers. And then we have one more page of settings, the host settings, with host always wins, CC, which is just room settings, and we have allow me heads if you don't want people to have me heads on minimap enabled. And of course, we have races per Grand Prix. In the other settings menu, I glossed over two settings that are Retro Rewind exclusive. We have no music, so if you enable it, you're gonna save, you don't hear music. Whoop-a-doo, gamers. And we have transmission switch, which is all inside drift. You can have it be regular, perfectly normal, or you can have it be all inside where every vehicle is on inside drift. So we go back into the thing, and obviously if you're on Wii, you can boot directly back into the Retro Rewind channel, but I'm not on Wii, I'm on Dolphin, so I'll just close the game, blah blah blah. But let's start off with going into the single player menu, where you get another location for the settings. Top right, you can access the settings here as well, just for easy accessibility. Also, you can decide if you want to play 150cc time trials or 200cc time trials. Obviously, let's go in 150 just for now, and yeah, we go here, 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 whoopie-doo. 4 cups per page. Back then with Retro Rewind, we only used to have 6 cups per page. Now we have 8. So you can see we have 8 tracks on our screen at one moment. Very nice compared to just having weirdly 3. It's weird, okay? And as you can see at the bottom right, there is a trophy, and I got 0 out of 58 trophies. There are staff ghosts in Retro Rewind. And that's not all, because you can actually save the ghost in Retro Rewind. As you see right here, I did a ghost earlier. If we watch the replay, you will see the gameplay of my ghost I did a while back. Also, author credits at the bottom. And here you go, without me playing, you are viewing the ghost. So that is really cool that in Retro Rewind, you can see the ghost replay. And it's a lot better than the original Mario Kart Wii game. As you can see, it's live replay. That's what the code is called. It doesn't turn you into a ghost, and you can actually see all the HUD elements and whatnot. If we go into versus, we can try Shooting Star, and if I do a random track, which you press plus to pick random, let's do Ghost Valley 1. Perfect track. We got obviously Ghost Valley 1. The intro cameras on this track were not there, but we got Ghost Valley 1 by Millen DK. This track is a very good one, but we are not here to focus on the track itself. We're here to focus on the fact that we can do inside drift. Unfortunately, I had to disable inside drift for time trials because if you have inside drift enabled and someone else in the ghost doesn't, it will desync the ghost and the ghost will just, what's the word? Die. Everything works online. Random is not just limited to the first 32 tracks in the pack, and if you do random only tracks, yeah, it's very, very, very sick stuff. I'm really glad all the offline stuff is much better now. There's still a whole nother section of the game we gotta talk about. WiiFi. Let's go to WiiFi. Once we are in WiiFi, which, give it a sec, it'll take a sec. Once we are in WiiFi, like so, we have worldwide, retro worldwide, friends, and settings. Yeah, another place to access the settings menu, whoopie-doo. Worldwide is just regular Mario Kart Wii Worldwide, a new feature to Retro Rewind, which, if you go, it'll disable all the settings like inside drift or anything that affects gameplay, and it'll just be worldwides. But there are some settings that can still be enabled, such as, but not limited to, me heads on minimap, no music, all that fun stuff. And obviously we have Retro Worldwide as well. Ignore my Battle VR, I was modding some stuff. And of course we have friend rooms, which, let's pretend I'm in a friend room. We can access a settings once again. Very, very, very good. But that's not all. I don't have friends to help me show this, But if you have people in the room and want to do a team vs, you are able to choose the people on what teams they are, which is very, very epic. So for example, let's say a little Jimmy Joe Bob was in the room and I wanted to do a team versus. All I gotta do is go in the bottom left, make sure one's on red, well, I'm on blue if I want it to be that way. Shoot, team vs, let's go. It can still be random if you want it to be that way though, don't worry about that. Also, host always wins is very fast. You'd never go to the menu. Let's join a normal worldwide because there are some features I want to show in a regular worldwide setting. These also work on retro worldwides, but let's face it, no one's playing the test version right now, so like, being real here. Alright, so they just finished their race, but there's another thing I want to show you in the menu once we are right there. Please wait a moment, and once that screen goes by, we will see 2 extra buttons on the menu. One in the left, one on the right, and obviously the one in the middle is just pick a damn track. This is taking forever. There we go. We got randomized combo, and we got change combo. Change combo is just like pressing plus before. A randomizing combo randomizes the combo. I'm not gonna play, but I guess I'm a lucky bastard today, huh? So yeah, that's all with the overview of Retro Rewind V6, coming soon at the end of the month. Hopefully. But yeah, that's all I have. Subscribe if you're new. Enjoyed, like the video, all that fun stuff. Peace out, gamers.